Good morning. You're Jamaica August. So, Miss August.
I guess that was the one before.
You are wearing a drug patch as a condition of your bond, right?
Yes, ma'am.
And so the drug patch that was tested at the end of December tested positive for THC and cocaine. And then on the 3rd, when you went in to have your drug patch changed, you didn't have one on. And so they just put one on you. I guess that was what, Friday maybe?
Yes, ma'am.
Have a seat in the jury box. I'm going to get you tested this morning, then I'll decide what to do.
Okay.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning.
You are Brittany Davis.
Mm-hmm.
Please say yes or no.
Yes.
And Ms. Davis, this is your initial appearance in cause number 25, DCCR 1450. You're charged with the second-degree felony offense of assault on a peace officer from May 19th of 2025. Since you've made bond in your case, have you had an opportunity to try to hire a lawyer?
It's been worked out.
What's been worked out?
I had to reveal my details with you as far as how I'm gonna proceed, because I don't know if I think I'm gonna represent myself. Or
Okay.
I'm gonna have my lawyer do it.
Okay, well, that's two very different things.
Yeah, I'm everywhere with it right now.
What
I'm everywhere with it right now.
are you? So if
Yes.
so if I test you today, you can have anything in your system?
Of course.
Have a seat in the jury box. All right, sir, you're Miguel Reyna. And Mr. Reyna, this is your initial appearance in cause number 25, DCCR 1687. You're charged with the third-degree felony offense of driving while intoxicated, third or more. That's from September 19th of 2025. Since you've made bond in your case, have you had an opportunity to try to hire a lawyer? Have you already hired one?
Yes, ma'am. He said he's on his way.
Who's that?
John West.
Okay, if y'all haven't received anything, when did you get him hired?
As soon as I got him.
Okay, if you'll just have a seat here in the courtroom until he gets here and he'll confirm that, and then we'll get you a new court date, okay? Don't leave until we talk to him or let you go. Maybe he can come over here before.
Yeah.
He did?
Yeah.
Okay, Mr. Reyna, they did get his notice of representation filed, and so you're free to go today. You need to stay in touch with Mr. West and your bondsman, and they'll let you know when your next court date is. All right, have a good day, sir. Can y'all help me look real quick and see what the bonds are on each of his cases? This one. Good morning, are you David Greer? Mr. Greer, this is your initial appearance in two cases. The first is cause number 24, DCCR 2220. And in that case, you're charged with unlawful possession of a firearm by a felon from August 24th of 2024. And then you also have cause number 25, DCCR 0324, where you're also charged with unlawful possession of a firearm by a felon, and that's from January 27th of 2025. So, since you've made bond in these cases, have you had an opportunity to try to hire a lawyer?
It's on the process of right now.
Who are you planning on hiring?
I'm really undecided right now.
Okay.
Just trying to,
Speak up where I can hear you.
I say I'm really undecided right now.
Are you working?
Not currently, because I currently just had to throw it out, like again for the, I think it was some misdemeanors or something that picked up, so I had to throw it out. Or right after I had just run it out on the other case, so I really haven't had time.
Do you have your GPS device on?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. All right, so you made a $100,000 bond and a $20,000 bond. So what I'm going to do, Mr. Greer, is, hold on, let me look at one thing before I do that. Where are your previous felonies from? Where have you been convicted of felonies? What counties?
It was just kind of,
Here in Jefferson County? How can I see on here? Huh. Go to where? I don't know what you're my what? I don't see summary. Click on your star. Summary. Or actually go to parties. Click on his name and then click on his name again. Cases. That's a bunch of buttons to push. And those are active and you scroll. So this is a felony. That's a. Oh, that's the same as that. Scroll. There's that one. Unauthorized use of a vehicle. Yeah. It's the same. That was dismissed. These were disposed. And then there's more. These are misdemeanors. Okay. Thank you very much. Yes, ma'am. Mr. Greer, if I test you this morning, you gonna have something in your system? No? All right, let's double check that and then we'll figure out what to do, okay? Just have a seat in the jury box. Good morning. Are you Ramon Artola Jr.?
Yes, ma'am.
And Mr. Artola, this is your initial appearance in cause number 25 DCCR 1432. You're charged with... Mr. Artola, what are you doing? All right, just be still and pay attention. You're charged with the state jail felony offense of failure to comply with sex offender registration requirements, and that is from August 30th of 2025. Since you've made bond in that case, have you had an opportunity to try to hire a lawyer? So I'm not sure what's going on with the other court. They're going to take you down and get that figured out. But because you've made bond in this case, I expect you to try to hire a lawyer. So in this case, what I'm going to do is reset it for about 30 days to give you some time to try to hire someone. If you get someone hired before the next court date, just bring the reset notice that you get today to that lawyer. They'll tell you what to do. If you're unable to hire someone before that next court date, then I'm ordering you to visit with at least 3 lawyers. They all charge different amounts. They have different payment plans. Bring me back the names of the lawyers that you've talked to so I know you're trying, and then we'll discuss your options. If you don't do that, then when you come back, you run the risk of me raising your bond for not following that court order, and you would go back to jail. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, I'm going to have you sign a reset notice, and then they'll take you down to the other court. Right here, sign this first. Good morning, ma'am. You're Tiona Hughes. And Ms. Hughes, this is your initial appearance in cause number 25 DCCR 1058. You're charged with the state jail felony offense of credit or debit card abuse from May 19th of 2025. And since you've made bond in your case, have you had an opportunity to try to hire a lawyer? Okay, so what I'm going to do is reset your case about 30 days to give you some time to try to hire someone. If you get someone hired before that next court date, just bring the reset notice that you get today to that lawyer. They'll tell you what to do. If you're unable to hire someone before the next court date, then I'm ordering you to visit with at least 3 lawyers. They all charge different amounts, they have different payment plans. Bring me back the names of the lawyers you've talked to so I know you're trying, and then we'll discuss your options. If you don't do that, then when you come back, you run the risk of me raising your bond for not following the court order, and you would go back to jail. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, if you have a step in front of the clerk, she'll give you a reset notice. Good morning, sir. Are you Junius Vital? And Mr. Vital, this is your initial appearance in cause number 25 DCCR 1374. You're charged with the 3rd-degree felony offense of failure to comply with sex offender registration requirements, and that's from July 17th of 2025. Since you've made bond in your case, have you had an opportunity to try to hire a lawyer? All right. So, Mr. Vital, what I'm going to do is reset your case for about 30 days to give you some time to see if you can get someone hired. If you get someone hired before the next court date, just bring the reset notice that you get today to that lawyer. They'll tell you what to do. If you're unable to hire someone before that next court date, then I'm ordering you to visit with at least 3 lawyers. They all charge different amounts. They have different payment plans. Bring me back the names of the lawyers that you've talked to so I know you're trying, and then we'll discuss your options. If you don't do that, then when you come back, you run the risk of me raising your bond for not following that court order, and you would go back to jail. Do you understand? All right, if you step right here in front of the clerk, she'll give you that reset notice. Good morning, ma'am. Are you Regina Williams-Jones?
Yes, ma'am.
And Ms. Williams-Jones, this is your initial appearance in cause number 25 DCCR 1430. You're charged with the state jail felony offense of theft of property with previous convictions, and that's from August 9th of 2025. Since you've made bond in your case, have you had an opportunity to try to hire a lawyer?
Yes, ma'am. I want to see what the camera.
Uh-huh.
I have to make a payment.
Okay, so what I'll do, Ms. Williams-Jones, is reset your case about 30 days to give you some time to get that payment to Mr. Kimler. If you get him paid and hired before the next court date, be sure you bring the reset notice that you get today to his office so they can tell you what to do. If for some reason it's not going to work with Mr. Kimler, then you need to talk to at least 3 other attorneys. Bring me those names so I know you're trying to hire someone else, and then we'll discuss your options. Also, if you make a payment to Mr. Kimler but you haven't paid him in full, bring a receipt so that I know you're working on that, and that way we'll give you some more time to take care of that, okay? If you don't do those things, then when you come back, you run the risk of me raising your bond for not following the court order, and you would go back to jail. Do you understand? All right, if you step in front of the clerk, she'll give you your reset notice.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. Ronnie Lanza, good morning. Are you Ronnie Lanza?
Yes.
And Mr. Lanza, this is your initial appearance in cause number 25 DCCR 1182. You're charged with the state jail felony offense of theft of property from May 12th of 2025. Since you've made bond in your case, have you had an opportunity to try to hire a lawyer?
I went ahead and contacted when I first got down. They told me that they were an attorney.
Speak up a little bit, please.
Then when I bonded out, I went ahead and called Jefferson County DA's office from a number that they gave me from Medina, where I was
Oh, yeah, uh-huh.
incarcerated for
Arrested.
a warrant. Yeah. They gave me a number and they said that there had been an attorney appointed. I asked for some information. That's something I never got
Right.
from anyone.
So your appointed attorney is Mr. Rojas, and when you're in custody, we automatically give you a court-appointed attorney. But once you bond out, then I'm going to expect you to try to hire your own attorney. And so what I'll do is reset your case to give you some time to see if you can hire your own attorney.
Yes, ma'am.
So I'm going to reset your case about 30 days to give you some time to try to hire someone.
Yes, ma'am.
If you get someone hired before the next court date, just bring the reset notice that you get today to that lawyer. They'll tell you what to do. If you're unable to hire someone before the next court date, then I'm ordering you to visit with at least 3 lawyers. They all charge different amounts, have different payment plans. Bring me back the names of the lawyers that you've talked to so I know you're trying, and then we'll discuss your options. If you don't do that, then when you come back, you run the risk of me raising your bond for not following that court order, and you would go back to jail. Do you understand?
Yes.
All right, if you'll step in front of the clerk, she'll give you that reset notice. Oh, she's, my court sessions are showing. Here it is. And do you have an interpreter?
Yes, sure. Where we go? He understands some English, Your Honor, just to be sure.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning,
And what is your name?
Javier Halama.
Say your last name again.
Halama,
Spell it for the court reporter.
J-A-L-A-M-A.
Thank you, Mr. Halamo. Would you please raise your right hand for me? Do you swear or affirm that you will truthfully and accurately translate from English to Spanish and Spanish to English? All right, thank you, sir. And so what I say to you, just say exactly that to him and then answer back to me for him, okay? Sir, are you Juan Martinez Rodriguez?
Yes.
Okay. So you understand some English?
Yeah, he knows, he kind of understands it.
All right.
He's good.
Mr. Rodriguez is charged with theft of property. And Mr. Macon, what is your announcement?
Your Honor, I think I'm just now receiving the video. I've got, I think, all the other, the discovery in the case, and I'd ask for a short reset just to get with my client, review all that.
We have a copy of the USB drive in our file. I'll send it to Mr. Macon now, Your Honor.
Thank you, Mr. Nichols. And so, Mr. Rodriguez, I'm going to reset your case about 30 days. Make sure you make an appointment and go visit with Mr. Macon before that next court date. Okay? All right, y'all free to go. Thank you, sir. Good morning, sir. You're Alexander Thornton. And Mr. Thornton is charged with fraudulent use or possession of a credit card. And Mr. Wheeler, what is the announcement?
Your Honor, Mr. Barrington has had some issues communicating with him lately. They've had some issues with his health. He's had to go to the hospital recently and change phone numbers. Mr. Barrington has that new phone number, and he's in the process of trying to get on the veterans docket, I believe. He's working on that paperwork.
Okay.
This is an important moment that many people overlook. The judge isn't just giving another delay, she makes it crystal clear that this is the defendant's final reset. In court, repeated continuances eventually run out, and by the next hearing, the defendant will need to show real progress. Whether it's completing the veterans program or preparing for trial, the next appearance could have a major impact on how this case moves forward.
Well, the day of court's not the day to do that.
Did try. And he apologizes for not being here, Your Honor. He's having child issues.
So if you'll just, I'm going to reset the case. This will be the final reset.
Yes, Your Honor.
So whatever needs to take place, if you're trying to get into the veterans program, you need to get everything done and turned in immediately. Make sure you stay in touch with Mr. Barrington. If you get into that program, it's a great program. If not, we need to figure out what to do on that next court date. Okay, perfect. Thank you. We're free to go. Thank you, Mr. Wheeler. Ready or not, it's here.
We are.
Good morning, you're Carly Davis. And Ms. Davis has two cases, driving while intoxicated, third or more. Ms. DeLage, what is the announcement?
Judge, I think we're going to need a little more time. I am waiting on some specific evidence, some blood work from her first case. I don't have it yet, the results of it. I did ask for it, but I will say it was over the holiday, in fairness to.
Right.
I have not. Mr. Lage did in fact send me an email. I haven't had a chance to review that email requesting the lab results. I haven't had a chance to look at the file this morning, but I suspect it should be available in Discovery.
I did not find it in Discovery. I found it for the second case, but not the first
If
case.
it's a hard copy is in my file, and I'll check right now, I'll be happy to make her a copy.
So what I'll do is this, I will reset it one more time. Typically, they don't indict unless they have that. So
Right.
hopefully that'll be something that's easily taken care of. Make sure you stay in touch with Ms. DeLage so that y'all can go over everything she receives, and then we will get an announcement at that next court date. But if he has it this morning, it sounds like maybe you can get that copy of that.
And get, and then
Yeah.
I'll know more about. what we're
Perfect.
looking at. Thank
All
you.
right, you're free to go. Thank you.